Chief Executive Officer Page Alexander, President Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to join you via video link at the second Jimmy Carter Forum on U.S. China Relations, held in the picturesque city of Hangzhou, a historically eminent hub south of the Yangtze River. First of all, I suggest that we take a moment to again pay tribute to President Jimmy Carter, who left us at the age of 100 last year. President Carter once said, "In the long run, the American people will see that getting along with China is a key to our own prosperity, our own peace, and our good life." His vision and foresight continue to inspire us to this very day. As an ancient Chinese saying goes, for a river to flow far, its source must be kept clear. Over the past few years, China-U.S. relations have gone through ups and downs. It is more important than ever for us to stay true to our original aspirations, advance along the right path, and draw inspiration from history regarding the fundamental principles of the relationship. First, we need to recognize that peaceful coexistence is a historical trend for China and the United States. 8 decades ago, our two countries fought side by side, together bringing about the remarkable victory of the World Anti-Fascist War. The world has once again been blessed by the sunshine of peace and has seen 80 years of overall peace since then. The dark chapter in history has warned us that any war, either cold or hot, must never be fought and cannot be won. In the turbulent world today, the international community longs for peace and stability more avidly than ever, and hopes for peaceful coexistence between China and the U.S. more than before. Bearing history in mind alone is not enough. More importantly, we need to act from now with a view to the future, make the so-called Thucydides trap a thing of the past, leave war behind us, and let peace prevail forever. This is the best way to commemorate the heroes who laid down their lives for today's peace. Second, we need to recognize that win-win cooperation is the essential feature of China-U.S. relations. Our cooperation is never a zero-sum game where the winner takes it all. U.S. exports to China and Chinese investment in the U.S. each support about 1 million jobs throughout the U.S. Among American businesses operating in China, about 41% see China as their second largest source of global revenue, and about 46% reported being profitable or very profitable in the past year. Shutting the Chinese market and businesses out would be shutting out opportunities. Weaponizing tariffs would be a boomerang that only backfires. China has been helping the U.S. tackle the fentanyl issue as much as it can. Imposing tariffs on grounds of the issue is repaying kindness with hostility. Currently, all countries have got a lot on their plate. Only through cooperation can China and the U.S. get problems fixed and big concrete things done. Third, we need to recognize that equal-footed dialogue is the only right way forward. The Chinese people value reciprocity. We are willing to resolve each other's concerns through dialogue and consultation based on equality and mutual respect. But if the U.S. side insists on shifting the blame and containing and suppressing China, China would surely take every necessary measure to defend its legitimate rights and interests. Vicious competition should not be our choice, which would only trigger a spiral of friction. Our two countries have every reason to contribute to each other's success through positive interactions. It is our hope that the U.S. side will reconsider its approach, return to the right track of dialogue and cooperation, and move with China in the same direction to implement the important common understandings reached between President Xi Jinping and President Donald Trump in their phone call, so as to ensure the steady, healthy, and sustainable development of China-U.S. relations. It is only natural for two major countries like China and U.S. to have some differences. The most important thing is to respect each other's core interests and avoid challenging one another's red lines. Endorsing the so-called Taiwan independence would be interfering in China's domestic affairs, and condoning the separatist forces would be destabilizing the Taiwan Strait. Any attempt to contain China with Taiwan is not only futile, but also dangerous. As the political foundation for China-U.S. relations, the One China principle and the 3 Sino-U.S. joint communiques should not be violated at any time. Ladies and gentlemen, the annual 2 sessions of China just concluded several days ago. During the meetings, we set the GDP growth target of around 5% for 2025 and outlined action plans to implement a more proactive fiscal policy and an appropriately accommodative monetary policy, boost domestic demand across the board, and expand high standard opening up. All these will inject a stronger momentum into Chinese modernization and also unlock greater opportunities for other countries. Hangzhou has been an economic and cultural center of China since ancient times. In recent days, it has again drawn worldwide attention with its 6 little dragons, tech startups epitomizing the innovative spirit of contemporary China. Such ingenuity is much needed in the complicated China-U.S. relationship. I encourage you to pour wisdom through this dialogue, come up with creative solutions, find new areas for cooperation, and explore a right way for China and the U.S. to get along with each other in the new era, based on the principles of mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, and win-win cooperation, to the benefit of both our 2 countries and the world at large. Thank you very much.